Hello everyone, welcome to Remote STEM class. It's Mr. Dowd here. Happy Thursday. We're on to Friday Eve. We're almost done this week. We're going to continue working on I'm Feeling Lucky project. Don't forget to take your screenshots when you're doing this, just like you did for the bridge project, and pass it in all the same way. I put a new assignment on Google Classroom on Tuesday, so you can pass it in on that one. So it would be the 26th is where you'll find that assignment. Anyways, I left off measuring the area and perimeter of a really hack job of the Arabian Sea. Clearly, I could have done in here and all this area, and I'm not sure how far it extends actually. Like how far down here they count that until it turns into the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, the Pacific Ocean. But anyways, so I'm going to go over to my Google Sheets. The Arabian, nope, I spelled that wrong. Definitely spelling is not one of my strong suits. So let's go, let me click. Of course it won't let me click, so it's A-R-A-B-I-A-N. A-R-A-B-I-A-N-C. And let's go back and re-measure that. I'm going to go from here, get as close in as I can this time. Like I said, I don't really know where the boundaries they use are. I'll use that's a little better. So the perimeter is 39,366,992 feet. I'm actually going to go ahead and change that to miles because that's more reasonable. And as for area, let's see. So that's thousands, millions, billions, trillions. So 85 trillion. I don't know how to pronounce all that. So I'm going to go copy that over. Or sorry, move that over to miles first. Because it's such a big number, it's easier to say. So now it's 3 million miles, square miles. Makes it easier. So area, miles squared. I'm just going to change that to have miles with it. And same with this one. It looks nicer. And then perimeter, copied over. Cool. So where's my next destination? Oh, an island in Japan. That's a very picturesque area. So it's like a little cove that comes out. Or sorry, what do they call those? I learned this in geology class. It's like a point. I forget. There's an actual name for when the land juts out like that. However, it's more an island because this isn't connected. That's just a retaining wall to stop erosion. But anyways, because I'm not going to try to spell that, I'm going to copy that. Kind of like a giant rock that juts out of the ground, huh? It's pretty. So go to values only. Mitsukejima. Muskajima. I can't say it. I apologize. Now I'll go to the measuring tool and let's go ahead. It's like a diamond shaped. Cool. All right, so perimeter, I'm going to change this to feet again because it just makes sense based on the size of it. So perimeter is 1,196 feet. And the area is 57,443 feet. Cool. All right, so as you can see, it's ending. So I'll go ahead and end this. Hope everyone has a fantastic Friday Eve. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the real Friday.
Gators. Today I'm making blueberry muffins, kind of similar to blueberry pancakes, but you can keep them longer, just like the banana muffins. So for example, these are what's left of the banana muffins that I made a couple of weeks ago, actually a week ago. You can freeze them or you can keep them in a big Ziploc once they're cool, and then that way you can just take them, grab and go, like a snack. It doesn't have to be just for breakfast. Okay, so I'm going to, the oven is on 425. Okay. These actually come with blueberries that I need to strain into a bowl. So, first I need 3/4 cups of water, 2 eggs, a 1/4 cup of oil. I use corn oil because it's better than vegetable oil. Also olive oil is better. Okay. I'm going to mix this up. I don't have any blueberries in here yet. I'm going to show you how I'm going to add those. Okay, so that's just the mix, nothing in them. Now I'm going to get a can opener. Okay, so I have a can opener, I have blueberries right here, and I have a strainer so I can strain the juice. So you can buy fresh blueberries too. Blueberries are usually fresh. Well, you can buy them now, but they're not from around here, which is fine. Or you can, in the summertime when our blueberry season is, you can use really local fresh blueberries. Okay. So, I'm going to pour them into the strainer. Okay, so now I got the blueberries, and then I'm going to put them from here into the mix. You don't want the juice in there, you just want the blueberries. And then you're going to gently mix it. You don't want to smash them because then you won't have good muffins, right? So let me get some spray. Okay, so now that they're gently mixed in, you have to be careful with the blueberry juice because it stains. Like it'll stain your counters and everything. So now that I have it mixed in, I'm going to pour it into, you don't want to fill them all the way up into muffin because it's going to rise when it bakes. let me see. All right, so I have 2 extra. But I think that's okay. I don't think these will get too big, hopefully. Find out, huh? So I'm gonna put them in the oven for about half an hour or so. All right, I have 3, 6, 9, 10 muffins. I made them smaller. I could have made 12, but they're probably a little bit bigger than they should be. But that's okay. So I'm gonna cook them for about half an hour, and I'll show you what they look like when they come out.
Right now?
All right, guys, so this is the finished product. All right, you can tell some of them are bigger than others, but that's not really a big deal. They're still hot, but once they are, you can just pop them out. And that's it. All right, so there's your blueberry muffins. Do they taste like Dunkin's? Probably not, because Dunkin's has a ton of sugar on the top of their blueberry muffins. That used to be my favorite when I ate Dunkin's. But these are a nice substitute for a snack or a little treat or something to go with tea or coffee in the morning. Or at night, even, for that matter. All right, so have a good day. Bye.
Welcome back to Language and Play. So we're going to continue with our vocal warm-up week, and we are going to do our hardest one of the week. This one is called the Big Mississippi. Now, I'm going to be putting these into the Google Drive in our Google Classroom as an extension for Language and Play. So that way you're able to read along. All right, so let's go through the first one. Here we go. Ready? Trinidad and the Big Mississippi and the town Honolulu and the Lake Titicaca. The Popocatépetl is not in Canada, rather in Mexico. Mexico, Mexico. Canada, Malaga, Remisi, Brindisi. Canada, Malaga, Remisi, Brindisi. Canada, Malaga, Remisi, Brindisi. Canada, Malaga, Remisi, Brindisi. Yes, Tibet, Tibet, Tibet. Nagasaki, Yokohama. Nagasaki, Yokohama. Tibet, Tibet, Tibet. Whew, that's a tough one to get through, right? Think about all those different vowels and consonant sounds, the way your mouth has to move and stretch for each phrase to be able to come out clearly with diction, all right? This is why this is one of the more intense vocal warm-ups, but also one that can really help you to succeed and get that diction into your character, into your voice, all right? And this is going to help you as an actor or an actress, all right? So let's do it one more time. So you can hear me do it one more time, and then I'm going to ask you to practice this a couple times. All right? Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Trinidad and the Big Mississippi and the town Honolulu and the Lake Titicaca. The Popocatépetl, sorry, that one's hard. The Popocatépetl. All right, let's try it again. Ready? See, even I make mistakes, and that's okay. All right, but the point is to get all of the letters and phrases out with diction. Here we go. One more time. Trinidad and the Big Mississippi and the town Honolulu and the Lake Titicaca. The Popocatépetl is not in Canada, rather in Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. Canada, Malaga, Remisi, Brindisi. Canada, Malaga, Remisi, Brindisi. Canada, Malaga, Remisi, Brindisi. Canada, Malaga, Remisi, Brindisi. Yes, Tibet, Tibet, Tibet. Nagasaki, Yokohama, Nagasaki, Yokohama, Tibet, Tibet, Tibet. All right, so I'm going to ask you to practice that one a couple of times. All right, and then tomorrow we're going to do our very last vocal warm-up of the week. Can't wait, guys. Keep practicing. All right, thanks, Gators.
Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about color, and we're going to be applying color in different ways to that still life drawing. So hopefully by today you guys have drawn your still life. It could be any objects that you wanted to put together. And we didn't use the viewfinder this time. You're going to be doing the whole still life. Okay? And then I asked everybody to get a ruler and a pencil and create a grid. So I have one vertical line here, one vertical line here, and then one horizontal line, and then another horizontal line here. So I broke my picture plane up into 9 squares. Okay? There's 9 squares there. So inside each square, I'm going to do a different color scheme. So color scheme just means an arrangement of colors, the way you apply color, okay, and what colors you choose to put together. So for the first square, I'm going to start right here down at the bottom. And for the first one, I'm going to do some complementary colors. So complementary colors are colors that are across from each other on the color wheel. So if you were going to use yellow, what other color would you use? Violet or purple, because it's across. Okay? Blue, you would do a combination of blue and orange. Okay? Green and red. So you're going to choose complementary colors. So if you choose red, green's going to be there too. Okay? Choose the complementary colors that you want to use. And then you're going to begin coloring, applying your color. Okay, so I'm going to choose orange and blue for my complementary colors. So I have my orange, and make sure it's blue because sometimes the blue looks purple. So I have these, and yep. So now I'm going to start adding my complementary colors, only just to this square here, because as we move along to the other squares, we're going to create different color schemes there. So maybe I can add a little bit of my orange here. And if you want it to be a darker value of color, you just press down a little bit harder to get that nice bright orange color, whatever color you're using. So I have something orange right there. And I might play around with the values a little bit. So this, because I did this kind of a darker orange, I want it to look interesting. So I want to create a little bit of contrast with some light values and dark values next to each other. So this is still going to be orange, but I'm just going to make it a lighter value. Like that. And then over here, I'm going to start using some blue. But I'm only using oranges and blues in this square because those are the complementary colors that I chose. I could add other ones like yellows and purples and reds and greens, but I just want to stick to this combination of blue and orange. I like how it looks. I'll leave a little bit of white to make it look like there's a little shine of light on the glass. So make sure you make 9 squares. So you're making a grid on top of your still life. And try to make the squares, you know, like the same size as you go along, if you can. And then you're just going to start with 1 square. It doesn't have to be the bottom left if you want to do a different square. But please start with complementary. So complementary colors are colors that are found across from each other on the color wheel. You can look at my color wheel. If you still have the color wheel that we made at the beginning of the year, then you can use that one. That would be great if you still have that one. And you can also search up a color wheel that you can use as a reference and look at. So I'm going to keep coloring this, but I'm going to let you guys go off and get started with adding your color scheme. See you next time, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Virtual PE. I'm Miss Reading. All right, so I have the lower body stretches for today, and let's get started. We're gonna grab our leg. Switch.
Thursday stretch day. So let's get right into it. Start off, thumb out, right foot back, lean back. Switch, thumb out, left leg back, lean back. Good. Now switch right hand over and kind of lean to the side. Switch your left hand over to the side. Okay. Sit. Straight out across. Switch, up, down, across. Right out back, keep triceps. Switch, thumb. Good, let's get your biceps tendon. Right hand on your shoulder, push back. Switch, left hand and shoulder, push back. Let's get our neck, left. Switch. Let's reach up to the left. Switch with the right. Down. Good job. See you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching Enrichment TV, Gators. Remember, work hard, be nice, and we'll see you tomorrow.